Good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas. I hope it's started well for all of you. This isn't the Christmas live stream. That starts in about 4 hours. This is just me playing Warframe. Just in case you were wondering. So, what am I doing? I need the final Corvex part, so I guess we are going to Demos, and I need to remember what it is I need to equip myself with. I'm going to be fighting things like the Murmur, so let's go and equip with electrical damage, because that seems to be the general recommended thing. I hope I've remembered to switch everything on. I've actually got some work to do, a bit, not a huge amount, before the actual Christmas live stream itself. I can't do it until I finish this. So, let's see. Electrical I want, don't I? I think I've got 2 electrical. No, I don't. Okay. I am going with that. I never remember which of these I can actually get 2 electrical bits. Ah, this one. Yeah, that gives me that bonus as well. Right. Let's go and see if I can get the final Corvex blueprint. Yeah, from Santa Anatomica, and I do need an Echoloca, which I can get from Lloyd. So we'll pick up one from him.
Please. Tenno, arcanes. The very name smacks of sorcery. Ask.
There we go.
I wait upon your pleasure.
And let's go and have a word with Fibonacci. Actually, Word 3.
Fingers are weird. You got it.
Okay, I need 20,000 for the Corvex system, so I need... it looks like 2 bounties. Alright, let's be about this.
Your attention, please.
Do I want to make it easy, or do I want to make it hard? Nah.
We trust in Papa's wisdom.
What? Oh yeah. Give me no time at all, huh?
We can take it from here so you can rest. But if you still have some fight in you, keep at it.
Oh well. I'm actually quite happy to...
Construction team will take over from here.
I'm quite happy to take shortcuts, I really am. That's fine by me.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work.
Right, let's go.
Papa saw promise in you.
Merry Christmas, Hiram. How are you doing? Alright.
Very well. understanding this universe lay in mastering the elemental forces. So, Papa invented the crucibles, alchemic devices for combining the simple elemental forces into complex forces. Through the crucibles, Papa's work can live on. This crucible requires feeding with the prescribed elemental forces. This can be found within the ampoules.
What are we doing? Electricity and...
Put them to use. Or, if emergency arises, hurl them at your assailants and observe the result. Stupid mineral things. Take toxin and electrical ampoules, mix well, and presto! Corrosion shall result. Don't just stand there! The crucible requires the prescribed...
I can't remember, Hiram. What time of day is it for you? I'm assuming United States, so technically, is it still Christmas Eve for you? I mean, everybody's from the United States, to be honest. Oh, Mexico. For some reason I did not remember that. Hey, candy craving cloud. For me, it is obviously, well, not obviously, Christmas Day, albeit at a ridiculously early time in the morning. And Merry Christmas, Candy. What am I doing? Where are we? Sorry, Achilles. I hope that didn't sting too much. Oh, poor Achilles. Yee, boy. I am. Gotta be more careful here. I think adaptation's getting a bit overwhelmed. Give me a second here. And thank goodness for fast deflection. I'm so used to fast deflection and adaptation taking care of me, sometimes it's easy to forget it's not flawless. There we go. wrong weapon. Never mind. That machine pistol is kind of fun. Hey, Bricage! Merry Christmas to you! I'll be saying that a lot today. If anyone prefers Happy Holidays, let me know. I'll say that as well.
We have a new pressure target. Release valve pressure now!
Ow! That probably wasn't the best move I've ever made. Yeah. I kind of try to. It's irritating when they get in the way. I've forgotten something, haven't I? Have I? Oh, it went very quiet all of a sudden. I'll settle for busy. Which is going to be. Very busy.
Mandated tolerances, your work shall be for naught! Hit the release valve!
I have done. I just kind of forget occasionally. Come on, down you come.
The process will not succeed if pressure continues to rise. Open the release valve!
Oh, stop complaining. The other one. Oh, it's below me. Unwanted. How many times have I hit some of these distressed pipes? I mean, you'd think once they were hit, they wouldn't repair. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh, it got quiet. There we go.
Do say it's perfect.
Right.
Make another.
Now I can go and
Progress.
pick up
Keep
my
the
final bit.
crucibles Firing. You should opposition grow too great, of course. return home.
I think I'm going to do that. Find my way.
Within this crucible, heat and cold birth a blast force.
Not quite sure about the logic of that. Should have done that. Yep. 20,000 caveat I can now get.
One must make the best of things.
Now get the final bit from bird 3.
So, you collect these? Oh, I love this bit.
Here we go. That was the last bit I wanted. Now let's go and get it started building.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too. Right. And then I'll find out I'm missing one vital thing. Corvex systems. Oh no. I have never owned so many Entrati Lanthorns, I swear. Right. That's that building, and in 12 hours I can start the Corvex build. Right, that was one thing I wanted to do today. What was the other thing? I'm not sure I remember, to be honest. What was the other thing? Ash systems. Ash systems, yes. And I've got to remember... Yes, Ash systems. Venus Proxima survival.
Crew, carbon accretion cleared from nacelles. Control surfaces recalibrated.
Can never remember which one it is.
Tenno.
Actually, exterminate works too, but yeah, I think it's the first 10 minutes of this.
Operator.
Yeah, Alternox.
A distress signal. Wait.
No, Ash systems.
The corpus peddling down.
Ash systems. I'll get back to the Alternox. Ash systems magnetic.
This vessel is Golden Age Oregon tech, restored to full
Ah,
functionality.
hello, Jerry.
Secondary power systems appear to be
Yes.
fascinating.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Is that a reference to Home Alone? It is, isn't it? Let me go grab magnetic. Give myself a halfway decent chance.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Primed cryo rounds. Stormbringer. Should do that. And shocking touch. Focus energy. It's easy just to type magnetic in, isn't it? I'm actually pretty good. you know, I don't want to interrupt anybody. Continue doing what you're doing. Where's electrical? Thank you. Shocking touch. But you're welcome to join. Are you online at the moment? I'd ask Raven if they want if they want to join us, but they are doing that. Oops. Railjack.
Red Veil do the things most people can't.
And
Survives.
yeah, here we
No
go.
cost too great, no blood.
Venus Proxima
As long as I ain't
survival.
lying.
And I will. Come on. I need someone on the guns. Actually, this is relatively straightforward. Get in close, destroy the bits and pieces, and then board the ship as fast as you decently can. So, gunner.
Ready?
On it.
You are.
What am I? Your maid? Okay.
Yes, you are.
We shall water the fields with the blood of our enemies.
This is Granum space. All units, target the freeloaders. Disable priority targets prior to boarding the capital ship. Time for an Orex field test. Send a robot boarding party from the auto factory.
Fast as we can get on board the ship. Sooner.
Let's make this personal. Send in a cruise ship. The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving. Arming torpedoes, locking onto their signature,
Right.
firing.
Hang on, where's the other security node? I thought we got it. There it is.
Crew, strategic targets.
Right.
Time for the main event.
Let's bail. Sooner I can get on board here, the faster. Faster the railjack will be alright.
Launch torpedoes. Let's see them evade that.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies.
Right, and I need 10 minutes of this in principle.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Oh, for Void's sake. Troops! Find them, kill them, and do not speak to me until it is done!
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
This is somewhat familiar. Stop looking at me. Someday I'd love to know the statistics of security camera failures.
Prepare for life support.
Eh. Ooh, tellurium. Just when I don't need it, I get plenty of it. Oh, great. I get to show off.
Activating it will buy you more time.
I had an amusing experience with the Alad 5 assassination yesterday. I got invited along. And I was wearing the Uriel Warframe, complete with Incubus. Now the Alad V assassination, I should say, pardon. I found in the past there's an attack he does just goes straight through my shields. On this time, the gentleman or person who invited me went to
a feast of flesh.
Do battle. Okay, so far so good. And I stood back and I thought, well, I'll let them get on with it. I don't actually know the person, but they were persistent about sending me a friend invite, so I thought, what the heck.
Delivered another life support capsule.
And so I ended up shooting that 5 through sort of gaps in the surrounding machinery. And he went down fairly quickly. Okay, so far so good. And out of idle curiosity, because sometimes I do, I had a look at the stats afterwards. And apparently it credited me with the boss kill. And all I'd done was take a couple of shots with a Incubus through gaps. And I have no idea to what extent I actually contributed, to be honest. Seems sort of unfair, though. Amusing. I can only assume I got sort of lucky. And he had his halo off, or whatever it is. Exactly the wrong time.
Idiots! Did you not have the sense to flee?
30 seconds, first chance. I know, it's just a poor drone, it's not doing anybody any harm. It stops me from making a twitch shot at it later. It's very poor logic though.
Has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, the extraction is ready.
Second chance. In about 5 minutes. Apparently there's a 13% chance. 10 minutes. After 10 minutes there's no point in my continuing because the Ash systems, according to the wiki, which knows all, after the A rotation, there's no chance of getting it, so yeah. First 10 minutes and that's it. Yeah, Incubus isn't bad. properly formed. I did buy a bunch of formers online. Ooh, look. I can show off. Come on, give me a nice, dense pack of targets here. What am I doing? I want a target. I want a nice, big batch. Yep, come on. That's the way. That's the way you do it. Come on, guys. Am I just gonna have to pull this off, so to speak? That'll do. Yes, it is. Hello, New Heck. I don't think I've even got it up to what it can do. I don't have any particularly rare or unusual mods that might make it better still, but on a good day with a following wind, you can clear out half a room with the thing. If anybody ever gets a Natarok, never sell it. Even if you don't like it, don't sell it. It's simply too useful. Even though constant explosions can get a bit boring.
You fight,
yeah,
the more successful we will be.
We've had it.
Destruction is available if you need it.
We're not gonna get ash systems today. Yep, I'm gonna book it. Like, run like a rabbit, basically. Did I just go in a complete circle? I beg your pardon? And I think... Isn't there a derelict around here somewhere? We should check out the derelict. Yeah, here we go. Let's go check out the derelict. Excuse me a moment.
Derelict on scope.
Yeah.
Canal deployed.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Derelict boarded.
If you... Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, yes. No, the game is not friendly to people with potential epilepsy. No. Oh, this way. There we go. Right. So, that completely failed. Let's see. You've also got a chance at... The other one you get a chance at is... defense. I think it's the same basic idea. Let's try defense. That's okay with everybody. Hang on a second. Not on my end. On my end, it still seems to be going, and I'm looking at both my accounts here. So that's still working, and that's still working.
What need have you for the Devil of Tau?
Unless it split it and I just continued watching it, which is entirely possible. Let me have a little check. Give me a second. Nope. No, it's still ongoing here. In fact, I can't exit it, so to speak. Let's pause that. Go to... I'm just going to go to my creator dashboard. See... No. Stream manager. Seems all to be okay, to be honest with you. Let me just go here. Oh, yes, it did. It split. My bad. Yeah. There was, yeah, the Twitch stream did in fact end and then continued. For me, it continued and has been doing so for the last 3 minutes. So, yeah, my bad. It did in fact stop. The YouTube part of it seems to be going all right. Oh, that's interesting. It did coincide with some drop frames, which might be a my end sort of thing. Let me have a quick check and see what the YouTube part of it has done. No, the YouTube part just stopped and looks like it just stopped and continued. So yes, but the interesting thing is, I've got a Twitch preview over here, and I have an alternate account, which is just a regular non-subbed account up above my head, and I never actually saw any indication that the Twitch stream stopped. It just literally continued with the next one, which is interesting. Because over here I'm viewing through Firefox, here I'm viewing through Firefox, actually. And it just switched over to the new stream and didn't give me any problems. And I don't know whether that was... Now, I don't know whether the drop frames were due to an issue at my end. Yeah, I don't know whether the issue is my end or Restream. It could just be Restream. I hope Restream is going to behave itself today. Today is the last day I need bifurcated streams, because Twitch Restream, which is the service I use to multicast to Twitch and YouTube, if it gets sufficiently confused, it can get quite odd on the YouTube end. So the YouTube stream will, on a good day, the YouTube stream will stop, restart, and it'll stay as the one live stream. If it gets bad enough, it'll start a second live stream, and it will schedule a third one, which is irritating but sortable afterwards. So I hope it behaves itself today. I doubt very much that it is specifically due to internet load, because I mean, this is early in the morning here. There's not going to be a lot of other people on the internet at 5:45 in the morning. Technical issues. Stick around, I will tell you all about technical issues.
Disturb my work.
But no, everything else seems to have just continued straight on. Yeah, and I am strangely getting dropped frames. If I had the bandwidth, I would do, when this comes to an end, I will do a bandwidth test, see how that's working. So there could have been something twitchy. Are you getting different resolutions, Prakash, as an option? Because I am not. No, quality is auto only. All right. Yes, let's go with that. It could have been a hiccup on my end, to be honest. That I've got a bunch of drop frames. I got 595 drop frames. Now, anyway, it gets complicated. Right. before we start the next one, I am going to take a quick break. I am stocking up on caffeine and sugar at the moment to keep me awake. Unfortunately, I can't stay on caffeine all day. It makes my kidneys ache and my eyeballs melt. So I will see you all in a couple of minutes. Let me know when you're back, Jerry. The interesting thing is, I don't normally... Yeah, that's the same ones I've got. I wish it was consistent. The interesting thing is, I don't normally get dropped frames when I'm streaming 1440p. Well, I'm not streaming 1440p, I'm streaming 1440p widescreen, and I don't normally get dropped frames, even if the codec is overloaded, which it hasn't been as far as I can tell. I don't normally get dropped frames. It is interesting that Twitch is trying to... Yeah, that's the resolution issue. It is interesting that Twitch is trying to push 2K streaming. Yeah, no, I don't normally. These drop frames coincided with the problems here, but drop frames don't normally cause a split with the streaming. You would just get at most a bit of a stutter. I wonder... Aha. Okay, I'm going to change something here. Because I'm running at 75 hertz. Let's just drop that down to 60. Let's make things as easy as possible for the coder. Alright. I mean, it shouldn't make much difference, but yeah, I was running at 75 frames a second, which was consistent, by the way. Right, Jerry, let's go and run Venus Proxima Defense. Same basic pattern as I recall. Get in close as fast as you decently can. Shoot the hell out of the ship. Oh, wow.
Another job well executed.
Infiltrate Corpus ship and defend objective. Heavy resistance is assured. Are you excited? I am excited.
Yes, Marvin.
If we cannot make this official, maybe at least...
All Corpus craft. Engage enemy railjack. Disable all priority targets. Tether power plant, give us full shield enhancement. Corpus Marines, board a cruise ship and engage them hand to hand. All pilots, to your ships. Clear launch tubes. That ship is nothing without its crew. Launch ram sleds. Proceed to the primary objective.
Yes, sir.
Gunnery crews, launch torpedoes.
Seriously? Fine.
Alright, let's now rush to the ship.
Latino has exited the railjack.
Okay, if you need some help, let us know.
Give all shields as much charge as they will bear. I want that tether power plant working overtime. Tenno Pathfinder has successfully boarded. Remaining crew, sending you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Engage. Lotus on the line. Handing off. Crew, good luck.
We don't need luck.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
No problem. No rush. I mean, the trick does seem to be get on board the target as fast as possible.
Let them get on board. Do not.
If you hang around outside, the more chance you're going to run into trouble. I've actually been on one of these, and oh, sorry, I should be. Yeah, no, I've done 1 or 2 missions. Offline, so to speak, and there was an entirely player-based squad, both times, and to be honest, they were messing around. And both times we ended up having the mission aborted because of damage to the railjack. Because they weren't getting on with the job. So I think we got to go a couple of cycles. I can't remember how many cycles we're supposed to do with this one. It might be rotation C, so we can go on for a while. But my understanding is, for certain missions, once you get on board the target, your railjack is effectively immune. And so, yeah, if you're doing those missions, listen to me sounding like I know what I'm doing. No, I just know what works for me. I mean, if you've got a squad who is amenable to being directed, then, you know, it becomes probably a little easier because you can arrange to have a couple of people in the turrets, one person defending, someone on the piloting aspect of things. And I don't like start yelling over the intercom. It wasn't my railjack, you'll see. I have had a lot of help. And I have opinions. And I will confess that if it's my railjack that we're in, I am more likely to be irritated if there's a full squad and they're just mucking around. Ah! That was badly done. Sorry about that.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I haven't spent as much time configuring railjacks as I should. Sooner or later I've got to do that. You mean I'm an authoritarian? Yeah. Having squads do their own thing most of the time isn't a problem. But on a railjack, yeah, then it can be much bigger problem. And I keep forgetting the basic rule here. There's only two of us, so we really need to hang around the target here. We don't have that luxury of running off and doing our own thing. We pretty much have to let them come to us. I need to keep reminding myself of that because, of course, I want to do a strike, which I can do. right back. Seconds. That was badly timed. Sorry, that was a complete waste of my time.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
When I was a project manager, actually the title was Project Manager of Engineering, which was another way of saying I had the responsibility but not necessarily the authority.
You shall all become dust.
My approach tended to be, I know what I'm doing, we're going to do this. And as long as it worked, as long as I did, everything was fine. Mostly it did, if I'm honest. Actually, I think my title was was it Engineering Project Manager or Project Manager of Engineering? I can't remember. I'm afraid I'm a natural autocrat with diplomatic tendencies if I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know for sure. I think it's either 9 or... I should have checked. I think it's either 9 or 12. Sorry, not... Yes, I think. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem as long as we stick close. Which I'm not doing, am I?
Waste.
I mean, the cryopod's actually standing up pretty well. So this should be B rotation. I think it's C, but I'm not positive. Yeah, this is actually relatively straightforward as long as we stay where we are. Typically, if there's only 2 people,
My constructs.
you will generally see people quit round about... I say, yeah, if there's only 2. Someone will be quitting round about level 6.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting.
If there's...
Another
3, they'll go on to 9 or 12. But there will still be a tendency to run around. I know, it's funny. Well, have you noticed the bit where the Vincubus doesn't need reloading? I can't. I'm not entirely certain what the precise circumstances are, but you get a situation where the Vincubus doesn't need reloading, which is interesting. Yeah, there's a legend about the M1 Garand ping. Yes, I know, yeah. Well, obviously you can increase that, but... Yeah, there's a legend about the M1 Garand ping that people lost their lives because the enemy detected the ping and then took action. Now, it is true that the fact that you couldn't top up a Garand magazine was a potential weakness. You had to empty the magazine in order to reload. You couldn't do a tactical reload. There were versions of the Garand which could, but they were post-war and they weren't American. I think it was the Italians that actually came up with the ultimate Garand. But, yeah, there's no actual evidence that the ping was loud enough in a combat situation to be heard by the enemy. I think, yeah, the Garand, as lauded a weapon as it was by no means perfect. Like I say, the Italians improved it quite a bit. Detachable magazine, a better gas tube, that kind of thing. Of course, that was post-war, but even so, they should have known that a fixed charger was not necessarily the best way to go. But then the Garand was the product of the 1930s, if you can imagine that. It was a relatively... The idea of the semi-automatic rifle in combat was quite new in the 1930s. It wasn't unique. The Americans were not the first. That would be the Mexicans, actually. The Mexicans, I think, were the first people to have a semi-automatic battle rifle, which was actually made for them by the Swiss. And that was pre-World War I.
Pardon me.
Who was it made the... I think it was Steyr made the Mondragon for the Mexicans. But the French had semi-automatic rifles during World War I. Limited use, and they were finicky, I think might be one way of putting it. But
Reinforcements available.
yeah.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Do we want to try one more? Yeah, let's try one more.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I think some people have reached the conclusion that if the French semi-autos had been restricted for properly trained troops, that would have been a very good idea, because they would have known how to been trained to keep it clean, how to operate it properly. Oh, I want to go to that. Sorry. I'm breaking my own regulation here. Ah, yes. I might be able to get a strike in. I think I can, actually. Let's see. Oh no, this is going too easily. Hey, j'ai pas d'idée. Merry Christmas.
Excuse me.
Ça va bien. This is not the Christmas live stream. That doesn't start until 9 o'clock. This is just me playing Warframe. All this just goes to show that if two people stick close to the target they're defending, you can do quite well. They're stuck. Oh no, they're not. One of them's stuck. Where is it? There you go.
Purpose. Meat.
I think we're doing okay. Do you have any particular plans for today? Family, friends, cats? Alright, now I can definitely do a Taron strike. Oh, drat! Yeah, a little bit. Oh, not that overpowered. I mean, I still struggle on the steel path, to be honest. I can survive the steel path, I just can't kill things fast enough. One day I am going to have to see how far I can take one of these defense solo. Well, that sounds like a plan.
Stop me.
forgetting this is technically a railjack mission, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to get a total strike out of this. No, we are actually on our 15th run through. I think we'll call it quits after this. Now it's just getting... How long can we run before we lose everything? I am very surprised that didn't get flagged by YouTube for me to approve. I have no idea what Paris breast is
Extraction is ready.
and how you bake it.
Handle more of the enemy.
Yeah, no, that was...
Efficient. Fun. Plotting escape route.
Alright. Ah, hang on a second. There's a derelict. I think there's a derelict, isn't there? Yeah, there is. May as well go after the derelict. No, I don't think I got anything I needed. It doesn't matter. That was educational, to be honest. I'm gonna go check out the derelict.
Abandoned derelict nearby.
Except it's never abandoned, is it?
This is where the celestial meets the terrestrial. Derelict boarded.
Oh, that's interesting. It kept the charge from the last little escapade.
Encrypting archives. Crew, you might find this interesting.
Oh, that sounds very nice. Oh, I know where Paris and Brest are. It's just that in English, yeah. It could be subject to something of a miscommunication. But it sounds very nice. Alright. I don't know if I've ever been to Brest. Well, okay. So, let's see what... No, didn't get anything I needed. More of those. who's piloting the ship? As if I don't know. Oops, wrong way. How can I get lost in my own ship? Oh, yeah. You're...
Let us render worlds to ash.
Alright, I need to decide where I'm going next. Or we are. Hang on a second.
I am one hardcore carnivore. For the greater good, of course.
Ooh. Ooh, I got enough intrinsics to do stuff. I have to check that out. And I ought to check the pairing sequence. And I ought to... Yeah. So, all these things we supposed to do at this point. Let's clear up the rubbish. Intrinsics. What do I want to do? I need 100. Oh. Oh! Yes, I do. Thank you very much. What did that give me? Yes! I can get a lich. Well, I'll have a lich converted. Liches become available as defender crew on your railjack. Excuse me a moment. And there's definitely kick that up. Is there anything I can do with the crew? I don't think there is. No. I think that's pretty much it. All right, now I want to see. Have they never heard of handrails? I mean, come on, guys, handrails, waist high, to a tenno, so they can't just drop themselves off into the blasted void. I am curious about how this works. So I am going to manage my bladder before we go into the next thing, because what I want to do now is, now that I've got command level 8, what can I do with the Kubrow Lich? Because that is actually something I've been working towards for a long time. The reason I converted rather than vanquish the Kubrow Lich was so that I could have it as a crew member in defense mode. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. This is going to be interesting. That's what I'm going to have to find out. Let's see.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Let's have a look, see my crew. How do I set this up? Do I have to end a contract and then equip the Lich? I do, don't I? I don't want to do that. Okay, no, nothing going on there. Drat. Drat. No. Okay, we have a contradiction here. I'm just finding out about this. The thing is, oh, okay. So doesn't give me an option here. It's not letting me swap it. So I'm guessing I do that on the ship. No. Yeah, there's no obvious option here. Hang on a second. I'm going to grab that as a screenshot. This is the normal crew screen. Or do you mean on the ship itself? Right. Customization, crew. Oh, really? Okay. Alright. I will do that. Let's try going to ticker. Okay, I'm getting... Let's try both. Change crew member. Ah. That's how you do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you do have to swap them. No, you're quite right. This is not... Actually, this... Well, the thing is, she can act as a defender, but she can't act as an engineer, can she? Now, I could have one of those as gunner. I might want one as a pilot. This is not as good as I hoped. Let's see what happens anyway. Hang on a second. That's gunner, pilot, defender. That's almost about as good as I can get. Alright. Let's give it a try. Let's go and do an assassination. Handrails. Yeah, let's go give the assassination mission a try. See how that works out. And then I am probably going to have to bring this to an end because I still actually have some bits to do. Where's the... no. Yeah, let's do the exterminate.
Red veils are the things most people can. Without that, nothing survives. No cost too great, no blood too precious is what we say. As long as it ain't mine.
I know I've said it before, I do like this cutscene. I was quite happy when I got my railjack. I'm actually quite happy with the color scheme. Don't ask me why copper is my chosen color scheme. It kind of worked out that way. Alright, let's see what we got. Ah, yeah. Okay.
For what reason have you disturbed my work?
So, get close to the ship. As fast as possible, blow up bits.
Training exercise. Clear out that ship.
This is just a training exercise?
Railjack interfered. Deal with it. Crew, disable priority targets before hitting that capital ship. Let's take the fight to them. Launch ram sleds. We have been boarded, and here is the B team.
Alright, I'm just going to trust.
Need assault teams. Prep cruise ship for launch. Alert! Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector. Crew, fire on board. Location marked. Torpedoes locked. Target in range. Fire.
Somebody want to get on the...
De-escalating.
Somebody want to get on the cruise ship there?
Hello, disembarking.
The fire. Where's the fire?
We need heavy ordnance. Fire torpedoes. Flames extinguished. Launch ram sleds. Kill them hand to hand. see them evade that. Priority targets neutralized. Next up, capital ship. Boarding operation successful. Sending full away crew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Mark.
You know me.
Lotus will take it from here. Good luck.
Actually did anything for me.
Those Tenno are not eliminated. There will be no bonuses for anyone.
Hey, little nugget. Sorry, I was a little busy. How are you? Merry Christmas, little nugget. How is Christmas in Texas? Excuse me. Sorry about that. As for how I'm doing, I am going to be busy today. Oops.
Answer was to run.
Can't miss targets with explosive multi-shots. I think there's a derelict out here, isn't there? Yeah, Let's go for the derelict.
Notifying scavenger crews. The locals send their thanks. Derelict spotted. Your call.
Eh, wrong way.
Now deployed. Eyes open. We do not know what is on that thing.
Yeah, interesting. I haven't had any drop frames. So I wonder to what extent that was the glitch. Oh, correction. I haven't had any more drop frames, I should say. You're on fire, mate. You got better things to do than shoot at me.
Decrypting archives. Crew, you might find this interesting.
It's entirely possible. Right. What time is it? Yep, I do need to start thinking about doing a few things.
Crimson hand I burn away the corrupt and ignite the heavens.
I need to think about... I've got a couple of configuration changes I need to make. For the Christmas live stream. Nothing huge, but I do want to make a couple of changes, which involves a bit of fiddling. I need to get up and take a shave, eat something if I can bring myself to set up the notifications and so on and so forth and what have you. So thank you very much for your assistance, Jerry. That worked out quite well. Excuse me.
Oh, how Zeki were hard. When they killed
So I am going... I nearly took a shot. So I am actually going to leave the dojo and start winding down. Yeah, don't worry, Jerry. I'll be streaming for, in theory, about 12 hours. I mean, not constantly. Let me state that I am not going to be on screen all the time. That would exhaust me so fast it would be ridiculous. But so there'll be patches where I'll be gaming roughly, so I'll start off at 9 a.m. with Christmas in the Long Dark. Run that for a couple of hours. Take a couple of hour break, maybe play another game. Set up an ASMR. I will certainly have to take a nap this afternoon and then do another gaming live stream. So I think there will be 3 more gaming parts to the stream, and then there's going to be some music and some bits and pieces in between time. And like I say, chat will be up the entire time. I won't necessarily be, but chat will be. Bearing in mind, half the point is for people to say hello to each other, not me. So, where are we with everything? Let's have a quick look.
Orders has determined the secrets to happiness.
I think we are...
A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory.
So by the end of today, I should be able to build the Corvex. I just need to make sure I have everything I need for that. Yes, I do. One last thing to do. Come on. Come on, Achilles. Come on out. Good boy. So I will see you all, or when I see you, but I'll be back in a couple of hours. If I don't see you, well, no. If I do see you or don't see you, makes no difference. I hope you all have a very good day and a very good Christmas. And I will see you all next time. Merry Christmas, everybody.